Can you hear the music?
No, I can't. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, I'm going to put my sound up higher. There we are. Hi, everyone. This is Amy with Sub This and That, and this is Cassandra Jones. Yeah, she is our special guest tonight. So let us know where you guys are tuning in from. And yeah, so we're sorry we're a few minutes late. I'm not sure if you guys heard, though, that there was a national a bunch of platforms went down today. Basically, anybody who was using Amazon's back end of their stuff all went down. So now everything is wanting you to re-put your passwords in, and the 2-factor authentication and everything. So I was just a little bit late. I'm sorry. Okay, so let me see. I need to remove this because I can't see. Oh, hi, Jean. Thanks for joining us tonight. Okay, I'm going to make sure we're live where we need to be. And I'm going to let Cassandra introduce herself and who she is for helping Sub This and That, and how long she's been with us, because she probably knows that better than I do.
You would think, but I'm not sure I got it down yet. Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope you all are doing well this evening. As Amy said, my name is Cassandra, and I do the tutorials for our great Sub This and That Box Club group, or our sublimation group. And I thoroughly enjoy, I think the best part that I really enjoy is actually putting the videos together. A lot of products that you see coming in the box are often products that I have not sublimated. So when you see the tutorials, I'm sublimating them for the first time on the tutorial. So it's been fun. The bloopers and all, it's been great. So I'm excited about tonight. I'm excited for you all to share what your favorite product in this box is. I've got mine. Can't wait to talk about it. And yes, I'm excited. If you've sublimated your products already, let us know what you sublimated. Let us know what you like about the Sublimation Box Club. Let us know what your favorite products in this Home for the Holidays box is. And if you're giving it away, or are you keeping it for yourself? Because I think I'm keeping mine, and I don't even have young kids anymore, but I love Christmas.
Yeah, so you guys see that we're in the Christmas spirit over here, because Cassandra is playing our Christmas music in the background, because this is our holiday box. So also then I've got my Christmas shirt on. The only thing I could not find my sock hat. I was really disappointed. I'm sure it's with all my Christmas stuff, so that's why I couldn't find it. So, but yeah. But you know what? It's never too early for Christmas, guys. Now is the time to be thinking about that for your crafts and the different things that you want to make, okay? Because fast and furious, I'm going to give you some stats here that I wanted to go over with you about how many days it is to Thanksgiving. It's 38 days to Thanksgiving, and it's 66 days to Christmas. Yeah, that's hard to hear, right?
Every time you give those stats in the group, I'm so unprepared.
And let me make sure that was the right stat. I just was going off of what I thought. Okay, so 38 days. Yes, 38 days to Thanksgiving. And let's see if I was right. 66 days to Christmas. So it's never too early to get started. So drop in the comments if there's something you guys are looking for this holiday season. We still have a little bit of time if we air ship it in, just so you know. We do have some things that we're waiting on to come back in stock. I know I've had some of you guys asking me. One of the things is going to be the snap trays. They're coming back. Tomorrow, you guys are going to see the event runners, which are going to be absolutely perfect for Thanksgiving, Christmas, any events you have coming up for the holidays, to be able to brand and put on your business, okay? Also, to use them again for Thanksgiving and as well too for the holidays, okay? I need to post to one more place. But I just wanted to make sure I gave you guys those stats because yes, they are a little scary. I know that, but you do need to hear that because it's very true. It's coming up fast. It's like once this October hits, Before you know it, Thanksgiving's here, and then before you know that, Christmas is here. So it's like it sneaks up on you. It really does. And so yes. All right. So I just shared that out to everywhere. And yeah, okay. So thanks for joining us. Okay, so we've got Big Boy Lyric from our YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Appreciate that. Cassandra is the voice and everything behind the tutorial, all the tutorials from our YouTube channel. So now you're getting to meet her in the flesh. So that's awesome that you're following us over there. Vicki, thanks for joining us. Stacy, Susan, Maureen, Nancy. And if there is anybody else out there that's hiding and hasn't introduced themselves, come out and introduce yourself. Let us know who you are and that you're joining in tonight. If there's anybody who's brand new to Sub This and That, and this is your first time on an unboxing, please give us a shout out in the comments for that too. Hi, Charming Whimsicles. Am I saying it right? Whimsicles. Okay, there you go. That was a little bit of a tongue twister. So thanks for joining us from Wyoming. I love this season, guys, because this is the season where everything starts to get a little bit cooler in the mornings. I'm looking for anything pumpkin spice, anything nice, right? And I just love that. So I'm a summer girl at heart. Anybody will know that I wear my flip flops for as long as I possibly can. But I did have to bring out my tennis shoes today because it was a little chilly. And I love to put on the boots and all that stuff too. So, okay. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Christy. And we got Christy joining us also from the YouTube channel. So thanks. But yeah, so okay. So we're going to get started here. Like I said, this is our Karen. Thanks for joining. This is our Home for the Holidays holiday box. And I know you're probably thinking, why did you send out Christmas stuff in October? Well, I'll tell you why. Because if you had to wait until November, and this is the thing, shipping is going to get more and more delayed. So I also wanted to touch on that for you guys as well too. If we got that out to you, you would only have a very short window to be able to get ready for the holidays and get those things crafted if you're doing any kind of events or anything like that. So this year we started early. We wanted to have our Christmas box in October. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. You guys know that the next box that we're going to be doing is called Made for Gifts. So it is going to be any kind of product that you can gift out. I know that's not a very good hint. That's not really telling you what's in the box this month because so oops, Cassandra's playing with the music there. She's
sorry, I'm turning it down. Somebody said it's too much noise.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I did not even see that. Lots of background noise. Okay. So that is what she's playing was the Christmas music. So sorry, guys. Okay. So yeah. Yes. Hi, Belinda, Barbara. Okay. So here's what happens when you guys get your box if you're brand new to Sub This and That. Okay. You are going to receive your box and it is going to look like this. Okay. So mine's open, but this is the box that you're going to receive. And when you open it this month, how did you guys feel, right? Like, did you already start to feel those Christmas feelings? Because that is what we wanted you to do, okay? So we wanted you to see that we always put in what's called an experience card. And the reason we do this is because this box is so much more than just a box of products. It's a total experience from start to finish. Okay. So the card here, read that if you get a chance, because it really does make you feel like you're starting to get into that holiday, that mode. And I know 66 days away, but it's going to come up fast. And so this month we chose to make it look very Christmassy. So what's not Christmas without having gingerbreads, right? So you have the little gingerbread and the little candy canes, and then, you open it up. So it's just like a gift, right? One of the things I love about what our members always say when they receive their boxes is that they feel like it's Christmas every month. And it is true. I feel the same way. And packing it up for you guys, I feel like I'm Santa with my little elves, which my sister I saw jumped on here a little while ago. Her name is Kelly, and she actually helped to package the boxes. So, and you guys will get to also see our nice little heat press time and temp. I'm going to go over that here in just a minute. And what you're going to want to do with those cards is you're going to want to keep those cards. So you can put those into a binder. And yes, we'll be bringing our binders back. That is also on our list of things that we're waiting to arrive. So you can purchase those. Those are for sublimation, by the way, but you can always purchase and pick up a binder too. That's why we put the holes here. And you're going to see all the products that are in the box, which I also say projects because this is a project that you're going to finish, okay? It gives you the time, the temp, and the helpful tip if it has one. If it doesn't, there's not going to be anything there, okay? You're also going to be able to scan on the back to take you straight to the YouTube channel where you can subscribe there, where Cassandra Jones, you guys are getting to see her in the flesh right now, does all of our tutorials, okay? She is showing you from start to finish everything that happens when she is sublimating and testing the products and things. So she is showing you things that work, things that don't work. And what I love about that is that it's not like something scripted to where it's like absolutely perfect, right? Because no crafter is absolutely perfect. No business is absolutely perfect. So I love that she's going to show you guys the things that, you know, didn't work for her that might work, that'll work for your products. Okay. So we don't try to hide anything. We're very transparent about that. And I love that because like I said, it's not scripted. It's not perfect. And that's okay. But Cassandra is absolutely perfect though, just so you guys know that. She has been with me for so long. You guys, it's over 3 years. It's got to be over 3 years. And we've got to look back to make sure exactly when you signed up. So I need to know that, Cassandra, okay. Because that will be our anniversary date, right? Like we're going to have to call that like Cassandra and I, you know, we have our anniversary date. It's coming up. Because I am bad at things. If I don't write them down, I don't remember. And now that I'm over 50, I really don't remember things. That's all I'm going to say about that, because that's a hard time. It's a very hard time for us. And we just, okay. So you're going to see the lovely card in there this month. You guys are also going to see this fun free gift that we put in here. And I just love this. You guys got a whisk. So it's silicone. You guys can use it. So it's not something where it's like a little tiny whisk. This is actually usable. So you guys will use this through the holiday season. And it says, we whisk you a Merry Christmas. Isn't that cute?
That's very cute.
I love that. So when did they make you guys really in the festive mood for Christmas this year, right? Okay, you guys are always going to see this. Okay. I love the crinkle. I love all the glitter. I know it's messy, but you know what? It's just so much fun. It's fun. And it makes the package look so much more just fun and inviting and everything like that. If I didn't put that in, you guys would probably miss it. The package is always so gorgeous. Thank you so much, Jean, for saying that. I appreciate that. Yes. I love presentation. And so I have to say the boxes will always have a good presentation. Okay, Stacy says 50 and you're a spring chicken. Yeah, I wished I was a spring chicken. It's tough getting over 50. Don't let anyone ever tell you different. So, okay, my cats love it too. Oh, Stacy, yes, they probably love the crinkle, don't they? They love to roll in it. Okay, so outside of your card that you guys are going to get, I'm going to start pulling out the items so we can take a look. And then I'm going to have Cassandra talk to you about what she pressed hers at. And then we'll also, do we have the links to the YouTube channel, Cassandra, that we can pop in the comments?
Yes.
We do, don't we?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll let you do that part. And I'm going to pull up the stuff here. Okay. All right. So the first thing you guys are going to see is this awesome ornament. I just love this ornament. And I'm going to tell you guys, we can get these in one block. So like you can imagine it, but it was going to be a little small. You can get it in a 2 block or you can get it in a 3 block, but this is a 4. Okay. I didn't take the packaging off this. So please just, I'm going to have Cassandra show you what she did with hers in a minute, but I wanted to make sure that we could still resell these. But they're on the site and they are an MDF piece behind. Okay. And so you're going to want to remove the film It comes apart. So once I take this whole package, you can see the top versus what the bottom is, because you didn't put yours together yet, did you, Cassandra?
I did.
You did glue yours? Okay. So she went ahead and she glued hers. I'm going to have her talk to you about is that what she did with yours to glue it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to have her tell you what she did to glue it, because that's the thing. We couldn't glue it for you guys because then you wouldn't be able to sublimate it. So, all right. That's an easy thing for you guys to do. So let's see here. So this is going to be our sublimation 4-block ornament, interlocking wood ornament. And it is going to come with a gift bag. Okay. So we're going to put this in a little gift bag for you guys when you purchase this. They are $5.50. And you can actually purchase those now. Okay. Now the products that are coming out of this box, they're available individual now, but you cannot get the box any longer. So the box is already sold out. And you can just buy them individually. Okay. And then don't forget, if you are a Box Club member, to use your discount code. We can't put it here, but there is a discount code. And if you ever have questions about your discount code, please email us at support@subthisandthat.com so we can help you and be able to get that for you, okay? Because there is a discount on the products, and we want to make sure you guys are getting that, okay? Also, I'm going to show you real quick, but I'm going to cover it up. It is in the inside of your box every single month, okay? So you've got a couple different things here. You've got your Facebook group, which is going to be a QR code straight to it, okay? And then the next step over here is going to be where you're going to see your discount code. So you can always find things within an email, within your box, and also within the group. So that's why it's really important to make sure you guys join that Sublimation Box Club group. And then you've got your Google Drive, which is where Cassandra drops her tutorials in there. That is also usually where you can get some images from Dawn, mock-ups and templates, okay? So that way, then you guys can find those. You're also going to find the ones that we've already had in the drive, which are all of our past boxes. So when you do join Sublimation Box Club, you can have access to all of the boxes that we've done, okay? So since 2023, June, will all be in there. So all those products. So if you find a product that you like that was maybe a product from a while ago, you're probably going to be able to find images in there, the templates, and the mock-ups. Okay. The only reason I'm saying that is because I've had a couple people message me lately and ask me about some templates. And then I always just kind of refer them back to the drive. And how the drive is loaded, we cannot do it in order. I know that's such a pain. But if you can just see the month, and then usually the year is right there. So whatever the month is. So like this month's was the October box. So that's what you're going to be looking for. I'm not sure if it comes across. Cassandra, does it come up and actually say the name of the box, or is it just say October 2025?
It depends on how you have yours displayed. If you have the just the list, you may see a little of the box name. If you have it displayed where it's the grid format, you probably won't see a portion of the name.
Yeah, I wondered how that came up for other people. I know how that comes up for me, but I didn't know if it came up the same. Okay, so what do you guys think about this? The ornament. The other thing that's going to come with the ornament is going to be a piece of twine. And then it also has, there it is. And then you get the little beads on this one. Okay, so in your box, you guys are going to find a baggie. Okay, so that's why it's really important for you guys to watch our unboxing tonight, so you guys know kind of what goes with what. Because it was funny because Cassandra sent me hers, and she actually had the red ribbon on hers, and I was like, no, that's not what goes with that. I mean, you can do that if you want to, but then I think it'd be really hard to put the twine on the other one, the other product that's in the box. So again, you're going to see this nice little baggie. Okay, so there's the ornament. It is now available. I did drop that here for you guys. Okay, so the next thing you're going to see in your box is going to be a box. And this is going to be...
Let me talk about it.
Oh, goodness. I forgot. Cassandra, come back. Okay. Cassandra's going to tell you guys the time and temps that she did hers, and look how beautiful it is.
So here is mine, and I'm going to grab the glue really quick that I use. Hold on 1 second. It's just across from me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay.
I just got to talking.
So I did press this at 3, it was some odd number. 375 is what I think I did. 375 degrees for 60 seconds. I will say that the back portion, if you guys can see, you can see my tape mark. Because even though this is MDF, this is a little softer than like the standard MDF that's on products. It's not, it almost feels fibrous once you press it, as opposed to just other backing to MDF. So when you press this, it does bend slightly. It's very slight at 375. If you go any higher, it'll probably be like a really noticeable bend in this piece. So 375 was the sweet spot. I did place it underneath something heavy once I took it off the press, just to make sure. And then the reason why I use glue, any product, any sublimation product that comes with the adhesive already attached, where you just peel off the backing, I always use glue. I just feel like sometimes over time that adhesive may start to wear off. And actually that has happened on a compact mirror from years ago, where the compact mirror, eventually that disc came off. I had the same thing happen with the purse hangers, and I didn't get either one of those products from Sub This and That. But because of that experience, I automatically use glue on anything that already has adhesive on the back of it. This is the glue I use. It's Art Glitter Glue. It dries fast. It dries clear. And this is my scrapbooking glue, but it works. You could probably also use E6000, but because I have a precision tip, it was perfect for putting the glue right on these lines here. After gluing it for extra measure, because I just went above and beyond, I put binder clips around the sides. And then I let that sit for about 10 minutes. And we've been good to go ever since. You can't see that it was.
Now, do you think the reason why you had to put something heavier on it is because the MDF piece that they have here is a little bit thinner than most MDF pieces? So like your ornaments and things like that, because they're trying to make it so it wouldn't be like super thick.
Right.
An ornament.
Right. It was because after pressing it, it had that slight bend. So if you just put this piece right on top of it, it won't touch. You may have a piece that's still like up in the air, even though, you know, this could be flat down, and then there'll be this one little edge up in the air. And so now you're forcing it shut. So I use the binder clips as like an extra measure to make sure it would stay sealed.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a great tip to do too. You know, just to be safe, like you said, and put glue on there. I like that. Because sometimes you have to use your extra crafting stuff for stuff. So, okay. All right. So let us know in the comments, what, if you guys have tried your ornament yet or not. I know some people just got their boxes. So, you know, you might not have gotten a chance to, but there are going to be some of you guys that have already had your box. Okay, so let's go to this next product then. This was the one I said that was in the box. And this one's going to be a little bit tricky too. So just so you guys know, it feels like there's a couple products that are tricky this month, which is just, you know, something that just happens sometimes when you get the products. We like to really make sure, just so if you guys are new to the family for the Sublimation Box Club, we really like to try different materials. So we don't want to have all drinkware in a box, right? Because what's the fun in that? You know, you want to be able to try unique products that maybe you've not tried before. Like Cassandra was saying, that's one of the reasons that she loved the Sublimation Box Club. And that's how we kind of met, because she was a member, guys. She started out as a member. And then I reached out to her and I asked her if she wanted to come onto the team. And it's been that ever since. But we like to have different materials. And that's why I'm saying this next material is one that I know a few of you guys are a little bit apprehensive of when we put out a post asking, do you like MDF or do you like acrylic? And I have to say, I'm starting to really like the acrylic, but there are just a little bit things that you have to do with this one. Okay. They're super cute, but yes, there's always a few of those things. So just don't be afraid to try different materials. Okay. So this is going to be our lead lantern. Okay. So you received it in the box. Okay. Like this. There are 5 color choices. So all of them were random in your box. So somebody might have got one color versus another. Okay. Just so you know that. And you're going to get these pieces here. Okay. And these are your acrylic pieces. And I'm going to have Cassandra show you in a minute exactly what she did with hers. And then do you have your little screwdriver by chance?
Of course not. I haven't even been able to find it yet.
Well, I'm going to grab mine while you're talking then, because I do have mine. And that way then I can show them where they can take the little screws out. And then you're going to be able to slide these things in. But here's the cool thing. So Cassandra found a new tip, something else you can do to actually get these slid in without having a little mini screwdriver. I'm not going to tell you don't need the little mini screwdriver. I'm just saying there is another way that we came up with that Cassandra's like, look, I figured this out. And we did like a little FaceTime and everything like that. So, you always just have to make things work and you have to kind of think outside the box. And we definitely do that here. So you're going to see the little light here. And then I'm going to have her show you in just a second. But let me show you all the colors that are available. So that is our silver. Okay. So it comes in a silver. And you can use this if you wanted to for a Christmas ornament. Now, I kind of think it's kind of big for a Christmas ornament for my tree because I don't have a huge tree. I have one of those little bit skinnier trees. So I would probably use this more like on a mantle or something, or like by my desk or something, right? But you can use it for the ornament. Okay. We've also got bronze. Okay. So again, you just got a random color. Okay. We also have white. Oops. And everything is just falling on the floor. We've got white. Try to turn all these on. Okay. There's white. I'm going to show you a black in just a minute. And then we have a red. Okay, so again, you would have gotten one of the colors. There's the black. So inside your box is where you're going to receive these pieces, okay? And those are your acrylic pieces. And I was shocked that they sent them in acrylic pieces because usually they're metal. They're usually like the thin metal, or they're like that, what's it called? Pet, like the plastic. Cassandra, what do they call pet film? Is that what they call it? Remember, it's just like a really thin plastic. And so I was really impressed that they did send them with the acrylic pieces. And then we got red. So you got red, silver, white, black, and my bronze fell on the floor. So let me see. Grab this. Okay. Oh, goodness. And I pulled off the top even by dropping it on the floor. So be careful with that. My little topper fell off. Oh, there it went. Okay. And you can pop that back on, by the way. So those are 5 colors. I'm going to grab the link and the little mini screwdriver, and I'm going to let Cassandra talk to you about the time and temp for these products.
All right. So here is my finished product. Let's turn the light off. It's a little bright with the light on over there so you can actually see it. And I sublimated these at 375, 380 for 60 seconds. 2 things with acrylic pieces. As soon as you finish pressing them, place them under something heavy. Acrylic sometimes will tend to, just like the lighter MDF, tends to bend just a little bit. I will say at 375, so I did one disc at 375 and one at 385. The one I did at 375 actually stayed flat. It was kind of still pliable, but it stayed flat. The one at 385 I could see was starting to curl. But I put them both under something heavy so that they would stay flat. I couldn't pop this one back out. I want to tell you that the measurement for this is about 3.5 inches, but I put the exact measurement on the tutorials for our box club members, so you'll get the exact measurement, and I can also place it in the big group as well. Man, the tips and tricks for this. I will say, although I found an alternative to getting these pieces in without the screwdriver, I am highly recommending the screwdriver. There are, and Amy's going to show you, because I don't know if you guys can see, on the side, there are these two pieces. They're up in there. The screws are up in there. And so you have to have a Phillips screwdriver, a teeny, teeny, teeny Phillips screwdriver. Amy's holding hers up now, to get those screws out. The screws don't come all the way out. They open so that let me see if I can pop this out. They open just enough so that you can get your disc in there. If you also look at the sides, there are slits on both sides. So when you open it with the screw, the slit opens up that will allow you to slide that in there. Now for I love a challenge crafter, that's me sometimes. This is how I actually got this in here without the screwdriver, because I can't find my Phillips. I have my flathead, but not the Phillips. In the slit, I actually just push the ornament in closer to the slit. And once I got it in there, I can just turn it from the bottom and pop it right into place. The risk with that is that you can scratch the bottom. So you have to exercise much caution if you're going to push it in that way. Yeah. And then we'll still have the ability to turn it. But I do recommend finding your screwdriver.
Yeah. And that's what I did, you guys. So I used my little tiny screwdriver. You don't have to take the screws completely out, we figured, okay? Because it's going to open up enough to where now I've got it to where, let me see. Yes, I've got it enough now. And I can open up. I'm going to be able to slide this in. I know I can't do this on camera for you guys because I can't hold this and do this at the same time. It's too bad I don't have like a helper here that can do it. But so, yeah. So that's how I did mine. And then you can just pop it into place. Hold on a sec. Well, now I opened up the screw too high up. So now you got to just adjust it a little bit here. All right. Hold on. You got to get it past the one piece here. I think that's the issue. So it's a little tricky. That's why we wanted to show you guys this on the live. Now, Cassandra, do you show this in your tutorial too?
The way I pushed it in?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to find my screwdriver though, so that when I do the sub and sip, I'm going to use the screwdriver.
Yeah, if you can do that, that would be great, because yeah, mine is now, I pulled my screw out too far. So I'm going to have to go back in. Yeah, be really careful about taking the screw out, because if you do, it's going to, I can still get it back in there. I'm just going to have to tighten it back in. Now, hopefully I've got it in the right side. All right, well, I don't want to take up too much time for it. But it does pop back in. And you just have to then take the little screwdriver and you just have to keep messing with it. But then it'll be tight in there, okay? So, all right, but there is a nice little extra little tip and trick that Cassandra showed you. So, you know, that's the thing. You just got to think outside the box sometimes when things don't work perfectly like you want them to. Okay, so I did drop that into the comments already. Those are $6.50 on the website, so you can grab those now. And again, there are 5 colors. Okay, so the next thing you guys are going to see in your box, And I'm not showing the baggie yet because the baggie has some other things in it. So I just want to wait to kind of show you guys when we get to a couple other items, okay? This next one is going to be our drinkware item, okay? So let's see here. You're going to get the box here, and then you're going to get it's a snow globe tumbler with a handle. So this is a little different than what we've had in the past. It's going to come packaged up really well. So you just kind of have to slide all this stuff off. It has the top on here that is going to be just like your regular tumblers, your 20-ounce tumblers, where the lid just is going to come off like that, okay? And then you're going to have like the metal piece in there, okay? The other thing you're going to see that is going to come in yours, and I think it's in the bag. Is it in the bag? Oh, yep. Nope. It's right here. You're going to have the plug, okay? So the plug is going to be really important. Do not throw that away, okay? So you can also, if for some reason you did lose your plug or something happened with that, there are other means that you can actually do to fill up your hole, which is what we had to do. We've had these before, but we've never had them where they're straight. We had one that was tapered, and we didn't have one with a handle. And you guys, I love it, a good handle. I don't know about you, but I like to be able to hold on to something because at my age now, I could be just slipping in, yeah, I need the handle. That's all we're going to say. So that's inside your lid there, okay? And you're going to get a metal straw with that. Okay, so I am going to let Cassandra talk to you about hers and some helpful tips and things like that. And I'm going to grab that one.
This for me was the most challenging product in the box, which is for one reason and one reason only, because if you go look on our YouTube channel, we have a tutorial from October 2023. I think it was the October 2023 box where I did this tumbler. It just didn't have a handle on it. Here's the difference. I used the first time vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is not a product you just have on your shelf unless you're a baker. I don't even know outside of that what people would use it for. I happen to have it that year because I'm a baker, but it's pretty expensive for such a small bottle. I do remember getting it from Michael's and using a coupon. It was probably maybe somewhere between $12 and $15 for like a small bottle. But I used a vegetable glycerin water ratio. Worked great. And I was able to add the glitter. It was the glitter that I had a hard time with this time. I also tried it with baby oil and glitter last year, and I could not get that to work either. So I'm still working on it. If I show you the bottom, there is probably where my glitter pooled. Yeah, it's pretty because it just looks like I did something neat, but the glitter was supposed to get in here so I could have the snow globe effect. And there is a little bit of glitter. There's a little bit of glitter down here, but I don't know. I want to try it with the vegetable oil, but I did sublimate the image onto. Can you show the pieces apart? I don't know if you took it apart.
Oh, you know what? I didn't do that. Yeah, I'll show that. Yep.
On the white portion, you're just going to put your image and wrap it around on the white portion. I used a convection oven and I sublimated it at 350 degrees for 5 minutes. Was perfect. I did use shrink wrap. If you're going to use shrink wrap, I recommend covering your image with a piece of butcher paper, or you can use regular copy paper, just because shrink wrap will stick to this. So you want to protect the entire surface. So use copy paper or butcher paper and protect your surface. But other than that, the design came out great. It was just the glitter portion.
Yeah. So it comes apart, just like Cassandra was saying, and then you're just going to have the screw top on there. So quick question, Cassandra, would water work by itself?
So that's what's in here.
Okay. And so that's still what kind of clumped up was with the glitter?
Yep. Still clumped up. It's kind of just pooled at the bottom.
Because it probably just needs so I'm wondering if you can use did you say you tried baby oil too? Did you try
I tried
baby
baby
oil
oil last year. I didn't try it this time because I have not found whatever the water baby oil
That's what I
combination.
was going to say. I wonder if there's a ratio that you would use so much water and then so much of the baby oil. That way you're not using all baby oil, but yet you're using a certain amount. So we will look into that for you guys because I'm curious now about that as well too. So, okay. So we do have those on the site now. Just remember, this is the thing, guys. We have a limited stock of the things that I'm showing you today. We really kind of wanted to get a feel for what things were you guys looking for the holiday season? Because a couple of these things we definitely don't want to have a whole bunch of, but I can get more of them. So just so you guys know, don't freak out if you see things are getting low on stock. We did have first access this starting last night. We sent an email out to all of our Box Club members. That is one of the perks for being a Box Club member, by the way, is first access. What does that mean? That means you get the first access before we do the unboxing, and then you can go ahead and grab the things you want, maybe in different colors, because like I showed you guys, we have the 5 colors of the lanterns, and we have another product that there are going to be a couple variations of as well. Actually, we have 2 more products that have different variations, and so people might want a different color, and that just gives our our Box Club members just the extra perk that they absolutely love, where they get the first access. So, okay. Let me grab this. I think I already did. I grabbed it and I put it in the comments. They're $10.95 on the website. And you guys can grab those now. Okay.
Amy, I want to go back to the lantern real quick. I forgot 2 things. And it wasn't until Stacy asked about the tumbler that it jogged my memory. When you print your image for the acrylic pieces, you're not going to mirror your image. On this product, you print your image as a normal print. You're not going to mirror it. When you look at the acrylic piece, there's a matte side that looks white, and then there's a glossy side. You're going to sublimate on the white side.
Which is where you pull the film, right?
The film was on both sides.
Oh, the film was on both sides. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. So here's what she's showing you guys. I don't know if you can see this or not. Well, probably can't. But this is more of the matte side. And this is going to be more of the shiny side that she's saying. Because you can kind of see kind of the glare. Mm-hmm. Does it do that on the other side? No, not really. So the side you're wanting to do is the one that's like this. And then it's going to peek through, right?
Yes.
Okay. And it's just going to be, it's the same concept of what you would use for like cutting boards, which we do have several cutting boards, your clocks, things like that, where you're not going to mirror so that your image is not backwards, especially if you have text. If you have a picture or something, it might not be that big of a deal. But if you have writing, you might want to make sure that you do it the right way. So what I always tell people is if you have any questions of anything that comes in your box and you're like, I don't know what that is, I don't know the time and temp, you're always going to want to refer to a couple different places, okay? You can refer to your card, okay? You can also refer to the YouTube channel, which I'm going to have Cassandra drop here in the comments for you guys. Of how to subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you haven't, that's one of the things you definitely want to do. And even if you're a Box Club, or if you're not a Box Club member and you're joining tonight just to see all the great things that came out of the box, you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel. So you don't have to worry about that. Another really great place is on our website. So if you go to the website underneath this product, or all these products, okay, one thing you're going to see is a description. It's going to talk to you about the product, okay? It's going to give you some ideas of what you could use the product for, maybe that you didn't think about. Maybe it'd be great wedding gift or, great for crafting events or something like that. Different things to just think outside the box. You're going to see a section that has your time and temp, and then you're going to see the YouTube video there. So if you ever have questions, always refer back to those types of things because you guys can always find the information. And if you still can't find it, reach out to us. Send us an email at support@subthisandthat.com and we will, why do I keep saying support? Yes, it is. It is. I have to write it out. Now let me write it out. So I'm saying it right. And I think I'm saying it right. Subthisandthat. Yes. And .com. And you can also reach us through the website, like the web chat. I will tell you though, It's been having some glitches lately. Okay. So if I haven't gotten back to you and you have sent something through the message system and not the actual email, we may have not have gotten it. Okay. There has been some things where they keep coming back the chat saying there's some kind of technical things, blah, blah, blah. And, and it went down or something. So if you sent an email at that time, we might not have received it, or not an email, sorry, message to us. Okay. So please reach out to us again. I always tell people it's just always better to reach out again because maybe we've missed it somewhere. Notifications in the Facebook group, same thing. If you've tagged one of us and somebody hasn't gotten back to you, do it again because Facebook does not like to give notifications. Okay. We've also had to shut down our Facebook messaging system to sub this and that. There's a kickback that kicks back to you that tells you to only reach out to us email because for some reason people were messaging there and I was not getting the notifications. And so I didn't check that about maybe every couple of days just because I get busy and forget and not remember that I need to check it. As one of my things. And so I would miss messages and I hate for you guys to have to wait to be answered. It's just faster to send through email. The other thing I want you guys to keep in mind, we work during the day. I answer a lot of emails at night. My VA helps me to do that too sometimes as well. Okay. So there we go. All right. So do we need to say anything else about that one product for the lantern? Are we good?
Nope. That was it.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to move on here. Now, and there is going to be a product that's in the box I'm not going to talk about, except for I'm just going to mention it here in just a minute. So I'm going to show you guys all the products that were in the box. And then the other product that I don't talk about is going to be a product that you guys know. If you were a Box Club member, you should have received an email. You should have received the post in the group talking about a product that replaced another product that we had the current month that we had an issue with. We didn't know what to do with it. You guys can keep that product. It is a non-sublimation product. I will at least tell you what it was. It was our Halloween bags. So transparency, we had an issue with it. Okay. Where it just did not want to work out. We tried every time and temp we could. Okay. Sometimes there are products that we get in and we get in late and we don't have the time to test them like we should and we want to. And there was, just to be transparent with you, Dawn she'd been in the middle of moving. We were in the middle of things here at the shop. I mean, there's just a lot of things that happen sometimes. So, but we wanted to make sure we did replace that product for you guys. So we did put a lovely product in there. I feel like it's great for the holiday season. It's very universal. It's something, even if you don't want to gift it out to somebody, it's a great product to sell. There's always great margins on it. It is a pillow cover. But that is your extra product. It was not part of this month's box. Okay. It was to give you to replace. So just wanted to touch on that. Okay. So our next product, is going to be this lovely frame. Let's see here. It's right here. So this is our PU leather frame. Absolutely love these. I think these are super cool. I love the material. It's something a little bit different than some of the PU leather we've had in the past. It's a little bit, soft, but it's not like super soft like the wallets. And it's not shiny. It's more of a matte. So it does come with the stand. That is going to be your baggie. Okay. So it's this little black stand. It's a little bit different than what we've had in the past. And then you're going to be able to put that on the back. And then it's going to be able to set. Now, cool thing is you can do it this way or you can do it this way. So I love that. So I'm going to let Cassandra talk to you about that while I grab the information on that one.
Okay. I want to give a measurement for it really quick. 8 3/4 by 7 1/4. And that direction will depend on if you want vertical or horizontal. I chose to do horizontal. I pressed this at 375 for about 50 to 55 seconds. I was kind of treading with caution on this because I just wasn't sure because it was softer than all the other PU leather products that we have. Those are really taut and and tight and firm. And this was a little more cushiony. So I kind of was treading lightly on this one, but I like it. So this gives a you if you ever print pictures and you can get your pictures glossy or matte, this came out more matte versus glossy, with which is the look you get with MDF. And so there's the stand on the back. You can put the stand based on how far you either want your photo to stand upright or how much of an angle you want your photo to place. That's how you determine where to put your stand. There really is no right or wrong way. It's just however you want to display your photo.
Cassandra, can you give the measurements again? Jean is asking.
Sure.
And that turned out absolutely beautiful, by the way. And I do love the matte finish. I love that because I think that's a little bit different than what we've had for our other frames and things like that. You guys know that most of the time when we have frames, we always have MDF. For most all those frames that say like grad and mom and dad and family and all those kinds of things, it's kind of nice to have a different material. And so when I found that, I was like, wow, I just really love that. And I thought you guys would really love it too. So yeah.
Okay, the measurement again is 8 3/4 by 7 1/4.
Okay. All right. So let's see. So we're still going on here. Okay. So I forgot to show you guys the other two things that were in the baggie here. And then I'll leave the last two. So here's the twine. We would find the twine, which is what Cassandra showed you earlier, and your little beads. And that is what's going to go with this product. Okay. We tried to say it on the card. So if you guys look at your card, you read it, you're going to see where, oh, nope, it didn't say it on there. Okay. So the 4-block ornament was supposed to say it came with a twine and 2 beads. Let me make sure about this other. Yes, it does say what it includes there. So, all right. Sorry about that one. We missed it. There was an email that also went out to you guys, and you guys should have got it yesterday, that gave also the breakdown for all the time and temps and gave some tips and things like that in your email. So we'll be doing that. If you like that, we're going to be doing that monthly as well too. So not only are you going to have the card with the time and temps, you're going to have the YouTube channel, you're going to have in the group, in the file section, and then you're going to start receiving an email. So that's 4 different places for you guys to be able to find that information. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. We have 2 things left in the baggie. Okay. So this next one has 5 different variations. So you guys might have gotten one color. Don't freak out. You guys can always purchase them. And there is actually probably like 10 other colors you guys can choose from if we were to order all the colors, right? So I tried to order colors that I thought everyone would like for the holidays. It's just really difficult to pick those out sometimes. So this is our really, if Penny is still on, she probably loves the purple, okay? This is a huge stocking. I was like really impressed when these came in. I was like, wow, they are just a great material. I really loved that it had the trim on it. Because here's the thing, a lot of the stockings you guys see for sublimation, they're kind of boring sometimes, right? Like they're just like one color and that's it. Now, of course, once you guys personalize it, make it beautiful, you're going to love it. But if you're like me, I like a little pizzazz. And so I just loved these. I was like, these are just super cool. And I felt like they had a really, like, if they're deep, they're really deep. So this is going to be great. Has a nice little hanging here. But yes, so here's purple. I'm not going to take all the rest of them out of the bags, okay? Because I want to make sure you guys, I don't want to touch everything. We've messed with this one enough that this one is probably ours now here at the shop. But we have the red, okay?
Ooh,
so
that's nice.
Oh, Penny, she's saying, yay, there's purple. I don't know what color Penny got because they're all random. You know, everyone we get random. We've got green. Now, if I packed your box, Penny, you probably would have gotten a purple because I would have said, oh, I know Penny loves purple. And I know that Penny is one of our OGs. So she's been with us probably from the get-go. She's been here since this box for 2023, but she was also with us on a previous adventure that we had. And so, yes. Okay, and then I got one more color. We got pink. So we got pink, blue, green. I mean, look how big this is. I mean, can you see my head? I don't think you can you? I don't think you can. They're so big. And then purple, and then red. Okay, so if this is something you guys like, we'll definitely be getting more of these in because I know I didn't order enough. I wanted to make sure I had enough for the boxes and for you guys to purchase if you wanted them right now. But we'll be getting some more in. And I would love to know what other colors you guys would like because we can get them in yellow, orange, a dark blue, a hot pink, a turquoise, lots of colors. And I already know that Cassandra loves turquoise because look at her back wall there. Oh my God. Turquoise, please. Turquoise. Did I say orange? Orange as well. So, okay. So I'm going to let her talk to you guys about that. I'm going to go grab the information and we'll go from there.
I'm going to be like you, Amy. My head is gone.
I'm saying it's so big.
The thing I actually loved about this stocking is the liner. The liner that's in here. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is really sewn well. It's really it's like a khaki material, but it's real firm. So sublimating this was pretty easy. I opted not to try for a full design just because of the awkward shape. I don't even have my large ruler, but it's about maybe 16 inches tall. Maybe even a little taller than that. I don't have my large ruler, but I kind of wanted to just splash candy canes over here somewhere because it was.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought they were bows. I couldn't tell. They were candy canes with bows. Okay.
Yep. So I did sublimate this at 400 degrees for 60 seconds.
Okay. So Gina's asking you, did you put any paper inside the stocking before pressing? Great question.
Believe it or not, I didn't this time. I normally would, but I felt really confident about this liner. And I think it's because it's lined on both sides. Mm-hmm. So I really felt confident, like, I'm going to be okay. So I did. I sublimated it without, I didn't use a press pillow. I didn't put paper inside. I just went with it.
Now, what would you suggest, Cassandra, for somebody who has a smaller press, how they would be able to press this? Would you suggest for them to piece it together with paper?
So believe it or not, these were individual pieces. This was not a full design because I wanted to have control over where they were. So I literally just printed them all on a sheet and then I cut them out and I just put them where I wanted them to be.
Okay. That's a great tip. Because, some people don't have a big enough press. And so they wonder, how are they going to press something that's this big? And I know that that's something that you talk about, like, in, with the, I never know the name of it.
Yucca board.
What is it again?
Yucca board.
Quick board?
Yucca, EUCA.
Yucca. Oh, I thought it was like equator board or something. But it's this huge board, you guys, that she uses, and you guys will be able to see that in some of the tutorials. I think she's got it in the blanket one, probably the event runner, because I'm just trying to think of the things that we sell that have maybe like the bigger products. Mm-hmm. So maybe even the baby blanket, you might have used it as well too.
I think what I'm going to actually do, because I didn't do the back yet, just because I forgot to print the pictures. I have on 2 of our YouTube videos, someone asked about showing the taping of your images to do 8. You only get 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So I think I'll try that with the back of this and do a design where I piece it together.
Yeah. And I'm going to talk about that when I get to the end about the paper that you guys do get in your box, because we like to give you guys all the things you need for your projects. However, here's the thing. When the box is only so big, we can only put a certain size in there, right? So we've always had the standard size at the 8.5 by 11 for the paper. Even if we do have a couple extra projects sometimes that come in the box where they're a little bit bigger. And that's why, there are some little tips and things like that you guys can use along the way to be able to help you. Okay, so let's go to the next product. And this is this is one of my faves. I really liked this box a lot, but this is just something I thought that was super cute. And this is where the last part of your baggie, okay? Now, there are going to be 2 different variations, so keep that in mind when I'm showing you, okay? Okay, so what you're going to receive now, you're going to see in your box, you're going to see either a Santa shape, or do you have the other one, or do you have the Santa too?
I have the other one.
Oh, she does. Good. See, I chose the right one then. So you're going to either get a Santa or you're going to get the snowman. Look how adorable.
This is the best thing ever.
You didn't even tell me that. I'm just hearing that for the first time.
This is my favorite. I love this. This was my favorite out of the box. Listen, the funny thing is I had a hard time trying to figure this out, but once I did, wow.
Okay. Awesome. Now, can you share your image on the drive for the Box Club members? Will you be able to share that exact one you have?
Yes, yes, I can.
Piecing it together would be great for the YouTube video.
Yeah, yes, this is funny because this all the way took me back to my college days when I was doing coding, and I would be up in the computer lab at 1 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out how to code this program, and I get it, and it's like the greatest thing ever. So this was really, this was tough.
Can you show how the nose works?
Especially on the Santa one. That Santa one was really hard. You can just count down and change it.
Isn't that just the cutest thing, you guys? Isn't it adorable? And so with the Santa, you guys are going to get the ho-ho. Okay. So, yeah. So, and it's going to have, and I forgot to say, in your baggie, which I'm just looking, I probably have thrown out my screw. So be really careful because that screw is what's going to be able to connect here. And you can probably buy a screw like at the hardware store. You probably have one. Your husband's probably got one, or significant other. And they're like, hey, I already have one of those. But we did include it in the baggie. So be really careful because it is small. And I've now tossed mine out here onto the somewhere. Okay. So yeah, so you're going to be able to connect that right there, and then it's going to do the same thing. So this, I think they're
going to go grab Santa.
Even if you don't have any kiddos, this is also a product for yourself. Cassandra showed something on one of our products a couple years ago. We had an ornament. So it's an ornament shape, and she used it for a cocoa bar. And I thought that was such a cute idea. I was like, oh, I love that. But you can also use it as a door hanger. Here's the thing. If you don't, you can go ahead and you can connect this on. And she did the Santa too. Look how cute the Santa is. Oh, I love it. But yeah, so even if you don't have the kiddos, you still can use this product because again, you can use it as your door hanger. And how cool would this be? What I'm envisioning is having like your green wreath that you have. And then just, how like there's a section in the middle where the hole is.
Yes, perfect.
There, right? And then you can just deck out whatever you would want to. So always can use stuff other ways. Just think outside the box. It's not always got to be about the kids. And then she showed you guys the snowman. What do you guys think if we got a reindeer? So we can get another shape. We can get a reindeer. And if there's other shapes you guys are interested in, let me know as well too. So we can get these in pretty quickly. Okay. And they do come with the red ribbon. So that's the last thing. Now I will tell you the ribbon I feel is kind of small. I don't know who was putting this together at the warehouse, but what they were thinking, I don't know if they were thinking you'd hang this on a tree. I was like, this is a little small for me. But what I love about it is you can also put a ribbon. How pretty would a ribbon be at the top of that? Just like a really cute ribbon. Again, decking it out, putting jazz to it, which is what I would do. Okay, so very last thing that I'm going to show you.
Let me give the time and temp. This was 400 degrees for 60 seconds.
Yes, I always forget that. So was there any other tips or anything you did with this one?
Nope. This one was straightforward. Other than the design, this was straightforward.
Okay. And they are $10.95, guys, on the website. Let me see here. Pop this back in here. Okay. Now, if there's any questions that anybody has, let us know in the comments, because now they're kind of going through here and I can't really see them. Okay, so the other thing that we didn't talk about is one of the other items that comes in the bottom of the box. You guys kind of mentioned it a little bit, which was about the paper. So you are going to get, since there were 6 projects in this box, we didn't include the one product that was the replacement product. Okay, just so you know that, because you actually got that paper with the other one. So we did just go ahead just to make it easy for everything, because we did have new people and not everybody got that product. Okay, so you're not going to see it on the card. You're not going to see it in several places. However, you guys know that you guys got that product because we mentioned it into your email. Okay, you're going to get paper. Okay, and again, this is the size that we can send to keep it flat, because if I tried to send you guys a bigger piece, which is what you probably would need for a couple of the projects, unfortunately it would fit in the box. So we try to do the best we possibly can with the paper. Okay, so here we go. You guys got the card. I have the pillow. Yes, Nancy. That is what I had said earlier, is that the people who received the bags from the September box, I had to think about what it was, our autumn home for decor box, there was an issue with one of the products that came in the box, and we sent you guys an email about it. And we also posted it into our Sublimation Box Club group about that product. That product is actually a non-sublimation product. We tested it. We had several issues with it. So to take care of that and transparency, and to make sure you guys were not without a product, you guys still got to keep that product. You could put vinyl on it. You guys have seen some of the really awesome things that the members have been able to do with that one. Somebody used DTF, I think, on that. Yes, they used DTF on that. And then somebody, like I said, they used vinyl. Somebody actually sublimated on vinyl, which I thought was really cool. You're going to see that in the group as well too. But the pillowcase you're talking about, not everyone got. Okay. So just want to be clear with that, because that way then you guys know. And that is going to be at $3.85 for probably 60 seconds, Cassandra?
60 seconds.
Yeah. So, okay. Let's see here. Okay. So, one thing I didn't go over is, so when you sign up for the box club, you're going to receive either between 4 and 6 projects in your box. Okay. From start to finish, outside of your equipment, your printer, and your ink. Okay. We're going to give you the paper. We're going to give you the instructions. Okay. We are going to be as transparent with you guys as possible within our tutorials. If there's an issue or a problem that we have, we're going to show you guys so you guys can fix that. The other thing we're going to give you is we're going to give you the templates, which Cassandra has uploaded into the drive. The thing we didn't have this month is, so far, we don't have the mock-ups, okay? Just to be as transparent here as possible, you guys know that Dawn's been in the middle of moving, DC Designs. The movers who came packed up all of her stuff. They were not supposed to pack it all up. That way, then she could finish up some of the projects that she needed to get done. And they boxed it up. Okay. And so it was on a moving truck. And so therefore, before she realized it, it was all covered in with all kinds of stuff. And so she is not able to get that to you guys yet. So I'm going to find out tomorrow exactly when she's thinking that they'll be unloading and doing all those fun things at her new home. And then we'll be having those mock-ups done. But the templates are in there. Am I correct, Cassandra?
Yes.
Okay. Now, were you able to drop templates, the template for the Santa and the snowman?
I feel like anybody. It's a shame I did. I'm actually in there now because I'm getting ready to move the Tumblr one. So I'm actually in there now. Tumblr was the only one I still didn't.
Okay. And then, yeah, if you have those images that you could also share with them, that would be great. If that's not something that you can't share. So, but yes, so you guys will find all that stuff in your drive. So you have you guys will have a drive. The other great thing is once you've joined the Box Club, you don't just get access to what is current, you get all of the past stuff. So you get all the library that we have of everything. Okay. The other thing is tutorials. So our YouTube channel, it's a great resource. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I highly recommend it, because not only are you going to find the box products, you're going to find other products that we bring in that are new, that we've, got a video on. We've got probably well over 310 tutorials for you guys. So we've got quite a few. So when you guys ask questions and things like that about products, you guys can usually refer back to the YouTube channel and you're going to be able to find it there. The other thing is you're going to find, again, the paper. You get first access to all of the new products that came out of the box. So that would have been yesterday for you guys when you join. You're also going to get a lovely discount. It's an exclusive discount that is just for you. So please don't share it with friends and family, because it's just for you. And that is something where you don't have to wait on any products to go on sale or anything like that. You're going to get a discount immediately on this product right here. Okay. It's a 15% discount, and that club code is in your box. It is in your emails. It's going to be in your exclusive group. And every single time I make a post and I'm sharing a new product, I always put that either in the comments or I put it in the post. So you guys will always find it. Okay. So it's just always there for you. And then I will also say you get community. You get community within our group. You guys will also get 2 workshops. And so I'm going to let Cassandra tell you guys real quick. We had a little snafu with her sub and sip this week, and we're going to be moving it to 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursday instead of 8. So you guys will be getting a post tomorrow in the group, come out, and then they'll probably be in an email on Wednesday, just as a reminder, so you guys don't forget. Okay. But that is one of the things that you guys get is the workshop. It's a sub and sip, where Cassandra will be sublimating a couple of the items. I'm going to let her tell you the ones that she's doing too, because she's on tonight. So let her do that. And then we also have our business tips 101, which is myself. So that is another really great perk for a new Box Club member. I will be dropping that here while she's talking so that you guys can see that. It is $47.98 on the website, plus the $9.99 flat rate shipping. Okay. Once you've joined the club, you get what's considered grandfather pricing. So you're grandfathered in at that pricing for the box of the $47.98, or is it $99? I might be off by a penny. Let me just see. So you guys will get grandfathered in, and that will cover your pricing. $47.99. I don't know why 98 was coming to me for some reason. It's just weird. But you'll be locked in at that price. Okay. Until you, like, if for some reason you have to cancel or something like that, then you take the chance that the prices could go up, which we all know things happen like that. So we need to keep in mind about that. But yeah, so all of those great things that you guys receive, well over $125 for a box that costs $47.99. So as you guys heard me say at the beginning of this live, it is so much more than just a box of products. It is actually an experience. And so I appreciate you guys all joining us tonight. I'm going to let Cassandra talk to you guys a little bit here while I grab the link. And so if you are new and you guys haven't seen or haven't joined Sublimation Box Club and have seen one of our unboxings before, and this is your first time, even if you're just joining on a replay, #replay, ask questions in the comments. But we hope you guys take a look at Sublimation Box Club and join us. We'd love to have you guys. And the box that we have right now is called Made for Gifting. And that is our November box. It closes on October 31st. So you must get in before then, or also if we sell out before then. Okay. All right.
All right. So for our monthly sub and sip, it's going to be this Thursday at 9 p.m. And our monthly sub and sips are for Sublimation Box Club members only. And I will go through and sub some of the products. So you can ask questions as I'm subbing the products. I hope you all are ready to start trying out some of your products and either work alongside with me, or I hope, any questions are being asked so we can encourage one another, and you guys will be ready to go and do your products after the sub and sip on this Thursday. So for Thursday, I'm going to do the lantern. I'm going to do 3 products this month. So I'm going to do the lantern. I'm going to do the stocking. So actually, that's actually a good time for me to do where I piece the design together. So we can try that out on the stocking. And I'm going to do the PU leather frame. So those will be our 3 products for our sub and sip on Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, absolutely love that. Hello from Alaska. We've got Tanya on here. So yeah, nice to see you, Tanya. Now, Tanya, just to talk about this for a minute. So we do have some Alaska folks and we also have Hawaii folks. And it takes them just a little longer to get their boxes. And, I really hate that. I hate that the postal service is what it is and how slow it is for 2 of our places, because I know you guys have to wait impatiently. So, but hopefully you're loving the box and everything, Tanya, like that we've been posting tonight. If not, you've just, like I said, you just joined us now, you haven't been on. Sometimes I don't know if people are here, that they make a comment later on. So, but yes, thanks for joining us. But we will see you guys also Monday. What date is that, Cassandra, that you're going to be doing the door hanger, right?
Yes, the 27th. Okay. So Monday in the main group. We have not done a tutorial in the main group
for a while.
It's been a while. So in the main group, we're going to do the door hanger, and that will be on Monday.
Yeah. Do you know which one you're wanting to do? So that then also I can get that out to you. But then also, so if anybody wants to hang back and wait, and maybe do theirs with you.
Okay. Actually, I want you to. I'm going to buy this one. I want to redo the snowman, because the snowman one. What did I do with it? I'm still trying to figure out. All the numbers aren't in the right place yet. So
you mean the Santa?
Yes, the Santa. This is the one I really struggle with. So see how the numbers aren't, they need to come in some.
Yeah, I see that. But you know what? I would have never even probably noticed that. So you just really showed it to me, right?
Yeah. We gotta get that right.
It's still super cute. So yeah, love that. So, well, you guys, thanks for joining us tonight. If you have questions, like I said, just drop them in the comments. Also, I'm going to drop the new group. Let me talk about that just for a minute here. So you guys probably have received an email talking about our new group. We did start a new sublimation group for everyone. So this isn't just for Box Club members. So that way, then hopefully, here's the goal. When we started that group was over 5 years ago. Well, yes, during the time when everybody was online, right? Everybody was joining groups. Everybody was online. Everybody was sublimating. And, sometimes some people have gone other directions and things like that, and they're no longer, sublimating, or they're no longer crafting, or, they've retired, or different things like that. So we have started it's going to be a new, smaller knit group. So if you guys would like to join, please join us, because this is where we're going to be doing the workshop. We're going to be sharing more tips and tricks and things like that. We'll be sharing tutorials. We're still going to be doing stuff in our other group, but we're trying to move everybody over to this other group. Okay. So eventually we can archive that group, and we'll only have the one along with our exclusive Box Club group. Okay. But what we want you guys to do is introduce yourselves. Don't be shy. Ask questions and share the things that you guys are making. We absolutely love that you guys are doing your projects that are coming out of the box. I loved all the boos. The boos were absolutely amazing what you guys did with those. Just because of the fact that, you could only sublimate on the metal piece, but you guys figured out, how can I also make it look absolutely beautiful? You guys have been using vinyl. You guys have been using paper. Somebody painted on theirs. Somebody used stickers on theirs, decals, all these different things you guys can do. So, that's the thing with, crafting and things like that. There are always other ways you can make things yourself, like to personalize it and make it for you, that I absolutely love. I love to be able to take a product that is plain and boring and be able to put something on it and absolutely make it amazing and personalize it for somebody. How great of a gift that is for people. So just wanted to say that. I'm going to drop that here real quick. I'm going to let me see here. I'm hoping I can get in here. I've got my new computer over here, and it's just, yeah, I might have to even jump off and then come back. Because what happened when everything went down today with all the platforms, everything is making us re-sign back in. And some things I have not signed into for a very long time. And I don't remember my passwords because I haven't signed in for a long time. So let's just see if this is the right one. Is it going to be? Can it be? Score? Maybe? Yes, we're in. Okay. So, because it took me forever to get into the StreamYard. I could not figure it out. I have to save my password again. Okay, so this is the new group. Now, please be patient with us. We can only put so many people in this group per day, or I'm going to have Facebook block me. Then I can't put anybody in. So we just have to go slow at it to let you guys in. But yes, introduce yourselves, start interacting with the other people that are in there. And again, we will be live on Monday at 8 p.m. For everyone. And the Box Club Thursday night will Sub and Sip will be in the exclusive community. So, all right. We look forward to seeing you guys. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, take a look at all of our Christmas products. And if there's anything you're looking for, let us know. So, and I want to thank Cassandra for joining us as our special guest. It's really nice to be able to probably for our YouTube people to put a face to the videos and see you just in real life, and hear you talk and everything. So love that.
Have a good night, everyone, and a great week.
Bye. Oh, I'll be reaching out to you again soon. Okay, Alana, definitely do that. We'd love to see you come back. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Vicki. Thanks, guys, for joining. And I want to comment on one that was up here real quick. Somebody said that they were sent me an email. Okay. Who was it? I'm so sorry. I meant to say something several times, but then we kind of started talking. I think it was Sheba. Was it Sheba? How do I say? Am I saying that right? Okay. Well, if you emailed me. I'm thinking I can't find it right now because it's just hard. They just keep going. I will make sure I get responded and get back to you this evening. Okay. I will look for it. So, all right. Have a great night and we'll see you guys later. Bye. I'm going to end the stream.